Hey, this is Alex with Fit Solutions, your on-site personal trainers. I know right now none of you have access to your gyms, whether that's in the building or elsewhere, but it's still important to get a good workout in. And that's what these videos are going to be designed to do. So this is the first in the series of Core Training workouts, where I'm going to take you through different workouts that you can do, whether you have no equipment, a little bit of equipment, or just using things around the house to be a little bit creative. Luckily for me, I have at my disposal dumbbells, sliders, resistance bands, TRX, and a bench, and a couple of other weights. And those can be purchased if you're looking to have some more things that you can do at home, but it's not completely necessary. So for today's workout, it's going to be a complete body weight workout. Absolutely no equipment required. So without further ado, grab your water bottle and your towel, and let's get into it. Alright, so here's a full list of the exercises we're going to do today. Feel free to pause the video, take a screenshot, or just follow along. I'm also going to put this at the end of the video as well. And during all the exercises, you will have a name of the exercise and how many reps or for how long or what duration the exercise you should be doing. So the first we're going to do is just a walkout. And that's going to get the heart rate going a little bit, get the shoulders warmed up, get your core activated, get the legs warmed up a little bit, and get ready to go. We're going to focus on trisets. We're going to keep it fairly simple, basic movements, and maybe throw one or two more complicated exercises in there if you want to increase the intensity a little bit as you go. So follow along. All right, for a walkout, I'm going to put your hands down as close to your feet as you can. Keep your core nice and tight, and walk hand over hand out to a push-up position. Keep your core nice and tight. Don't drop your back. Keep the glutes engaged. Pause for a second. Walk back up and stand all the way up. You can go slow or as fast as you would like. The faster you go, the faster your heart rate's going to get, the more calories you're going to burn, but you might get a little bit out of breath. So we're just going to do 10 of these. And like I said, we're going to be working in trisets. So we're going to do 10 reps of this exercise, followed by a second exercise, followed by a third exercise, and then rest. Alright, second exercise, bodyweight squats. We're going to shoot for 20 reps. If 20 is too easy for you, do 1.5 reps. So we're going to go all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, and then all the way back up, and that counts as 1 rep. If 20 is too difficult for you, modify it and do slightly less reps. We're shooting to go to parallel with the upper legs with the ground, but if that's too difficult for you, only go as far as you can comfortably go. To perform a squat properly, you want to sit back, almost like you're sitting into a chair, come down to parallel with the ground, and then back up nice and controlled. Don't let your knees go forwards like this. You want to sit back, keep a nice controlled descent, and then stand back up. So we're going to do 20 reps. You can put your hands in front of you, you can put your hands overhead. Just try to keep them off of your knees and try not to let your knees go in. Try and keep them perpendicular as you go down. You're going to go all the way down to parallel and then back up. If the squat's too easy for you and you want to do 1.5 reps, all the way down, halfway up, pause, all the way down, and then all the way back up again. And like I said, we're going to do 20 reps. Don't forget to breathe. Third exercise is Superman's. This is going to be good for your lower back, it's going to be good for your core, it's going to get the glutes activated, and the shoulders and upper back as well. To perform a Superman, you're going to lay on your stomach, arms out in front of you or arms out to the side if that's going to be too difficult for you. But you're going to engage your lower back and your glutes. Get your butt up in the air, keep your legs up, and then raise up in front of you like this. We're going to aim for 12 reps. If that's too easy for you, do a 2-second pause and come back down. 1, 2, back down. Back down. Alright, so you made it through your first tricep. Nicely done. You're going to take about 30 seconds to a minute rest, and then repeat those 3 exercises again. Alright, for the second tricep, we're going to do kneeling push-ups or regular push-ups if you're capable. We're going to do reverse lunges, and then we're also going to do a bicycle crunch. So let's get into that. Alright, for kneeling push-up, on your knees, keep your feet up, keep your core nice and tight. Try to be in a straight line from your shoulders all the way to your knees. You're going to slowly lower yourself down, almost to touching the ground, and then push back up. Don't flare your elbows out like this. Keep them tucked in at about 45 degrees and really activate the chest and then the triceps as you come back up. If those are too easy, do a regular push-up. Keep that core nice and tight. Balance on your toes. Come back down. and then back up again. And if it's too difficult to do the first variation of the kneeling push-ups, keep your butt up in the air a little bit more, come back down, and then press back up like that. Okay, second exercise of the second tricep is going to be reverse lunges, and we're going to alternate each leg back and forth. For the reverse lunges, you're going to do 15 reps with each leg. You're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart, take a step back, and lunge down to 90 degrees and 90 degrees. Don't touch the ground, stand back up. We're going to alternate. So 1, 1, 2, 2. You're going to do 15 reps each side. Third and final exercise of the second tricep is going to be a bicycle crunch. This is really going to get the core working. You want to put your hands behind your head like this. You're going to bring one knee up and bring the opposite elbow in the direction of that knee. You're going to come up, touch that elbow to the knee or get as close to it as possible, and then alternate to the other side. Slow and controlled. Don't go too fast. Keep the core nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe. Alright, now that you've done the bicycles for 30 seconds, that is the third and final exercise of the second tricep. Feel free to take 30 seconds to a minute, minute and a half for rest. Repeat that one more time, and then we're going to move on to the next tricep. So the third tricep is all about balance, stability, mobility, and then core strength as well. So we're going to start off with a single leg, stiff leg deadlift. We're going to follow that up with a plank with knee raises, and then we're going to finish that off with bird dogs. And let me show you how to do those right now. Alright, for the single leg stiff leg deadlift, we're going to do 12 each leg, but we're going to do 12 on one leg first and then 12 on the other. So you're going to stand on one leg. If balance is difficult for you, you can have something next to you like a couch or a railing or something. Don't rely on that, but use it just to be safe. You're going to stand on one leg, keep your knee bent just slightly. You never want to fully lock out the leg. You're going to stick this leg out behind you here, come down slowly, touch the ground, and then stand back up. If you like to put your foot down to stabilize yourself, you can do that. If you can keep your foot up and keep balance the whole time, that's always going to be a little bit better. Alright, we're going to do 12 on that side. And 12 on the other leg. Second exercise of the third tricep is going to be a plank with a knee raise. If the knee raise is too difficult for you and you just like to do the plank, then do that. If the plank is too difficult for you and you'd like to do a high plank, I'll show you that variation as well. I'm going to get into a plank position. Don't drop your hips too low. Keep your core nice and tight, nice flat back. And in order to do the knee raise, you're going to pick up one knee, bring it up to this elbow, and then back. You're going to alternate. Plank with the knee raise is too difficult for you, just hold a plank for as long as you can. And if that's too difficult for you, go up to a high push-up, start here, keep the core nice and tight, and just hold this position. Third and final exercise, you're almost done. It's going to be bird dogs. You want to get on your hands and knees, keep your core nice and tight, keep a nice flat back, and you're going to alternate between raising one leg and the opposite arm, and then come back in. Try not to touch the ground, and back like that. Try not to drop your back too low. Keep the core nice and tight and engaged all times. Slow and controlled, and try to keep your hips square. What I don't want to see is rocking side to side like that. That's going to take the core activation out of it and ultimately throw you off balance. If it's too difficult to do both the arm and the leg at the same time, just focus on the leg raise and arm raise. Alright, so that's it. That's the third exercise of the third tricep. Repeat that after your 30 seconds to a minute and a half rest one more time. And if you found these were too easy, you can always do them one more time as well. So you can do it 3 times before moving on to the next tricep. So as of right now, my plan is to put out one new workout each week. But if I get enough feedback and people are looking for more workouts, maybe we can increase that to 3 times a week or even more. Now, I'll leave space in the comments down below for you to be able to reach out to me specifically. If you have any questions or if you'd like workouts to incorporate more equipment, like I said, I do have dumbbells. I have a couple of other basic things that you might actually have lying around the house. And we can always come up with things that you can use that you might have, like cans or water bottles or bags, in order to actually complete a workout without standard equipment. Again, here's a full workout that we did. Feel free to pause and screenshot or write it down if you didn't in the beginning. But hope you enjoyed the workout, and stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time.